This is not good. Even the pawnbrokers behind me have left. Check out this building here, which looks like it's been hit by a meteorite. Devastation. Every shop in this block here closed. To another video, Walk on the Wild Side, and I'm here in Blackpool, and in this video I am going to be taking you down the street of shutters. Yeah, so in this video I'm going to be taking you down a street here in South Shore Blackpool that was once a thriving shopping street, bustling, lots of great stores, but it's been in terminal decline for the last 30 years. So have you got any ideas where I might be going yet? I'll show you where I am. I'm on the bridge here, Lytham Road here in South Shore, and as I look this way down the railway track, we can see the pleasure beach there in the distance. Look at that. Okay, so I'm actually heading to Bond Street here in South Shore. I've been there before a couple of times and I wanted to go back and see if there are any changes. Okay, now Bond Street is quite a long street and it stretches all the way around the back of the pleasure beach over there. But it's not that particular section I'm looking for, it's the shopping area, which is more towards this way. It leads from Station Road to Waterloo Road. Yeah, so I'm going to head over that way now. So I'm going over the bridge and we'll head towards Bond Street and we'll check out that section there between Station Road and Waterloo Road. It's become known as the Street of Shutters because it was once a thriving shopping area. We used to knock about there back in the early 80s. There was a famous record store down there called Melody House. They also had the Bond Street fabric store, which was huge. And they also had Woolworths as well. All that is now gone. There's still some signs of the old days, but it's nothing like it used to be. Anyway, I'm now just going to head down here. I'll show you a bit of this area here. This is Station Terrace. We've got this old railings here. Look at these railings, aren't they awesome? Look at that. You can't really replace these, can you? So I'm just going to head down here and we're going to head towards Station Road and we'll have a look at where the Grand Holiday Flats used to be, which are now turning into a car park. I'll tell you what, it's deadly around here, but it's so busy at the moment. Wow. You've got to watch yourself around here. There also used to be a bike shop in this terrace here. It was called Bowden's. I'm not sure which one it was. It might have been that kebab shop. It used to be a bicycle store called Bowden's. Some of you might remember it. And just over the road over here is where South Station used to be. That's where the railway station used to be over there. Anyway, we are now just going past this corner section here where the Grand Holiday Flats and Casino used to be. And they're now turning it into a car park. A car park, you say? Yes, a car park. Yeah, so this is where the Grand Holiday Flats used to be, the Grand Pub and the casino in here. And as you can see, they've chopped down all the trees that were here, if you saw my last video on this. So they've got quite a bit done, and this will now soon be a car park. And it's going to have those electric charging points as well. Here's a look from the other side. Oh, there's quite a lot of rubbish to clear up here. Anyway, I am now heading up Station Road towards the Street of Shutters, or Bond Street. Let's go and see what it's like now. Has anything changed since I was last there? Check out this here on Station Road. We've got a tram track coming through, an old tram track coming through the tarmac there. Look at that there. Eh? Imagine doing away with all the old tram tracks, eh? What a waste. Okay, so we're starting on this corner here, and there's a souvenir shop just over there, which has got some quite nice graffiti on the shutters actually, when the shutters are down. And on the opposite side of the souvenir shop, I just wanted to show you this old building here. This has been here probably since the street's been in existence, and I think it's been run down for years, but now look, it's all been done up. I think they're turning it into upmarket flats and probably have shops on the ground floor. But anyway, that's promising, isn't it? So I'll just show you this block of shops here near the junction. We've got a few takeaways, cafes, Golden Palace, the new Taj, Romero. You know, it actually seems quite lively down here at the moment, you know, but maybe it's just at this end here. This is a Holy Trinity Church here. A friend of mine got married in here, and we haven't seen the worst of it yet. We're just about to head towards this section here, which is pretty run down, to be quite honest, and this is probably where the worst of it is. Well, let's go and check it out. And we've got the Bond Street Chippy on the corner here, and just opposite the Bond Street Chippy used to be the Royal Bank of Scotland, I believe. This building here. Yeah, so here's a look at the Bond Street Chippy. This takeaway next door shut, but they've also got the Bond Street Bistro as well, and next to that they've got William Hill. Okay, so I've just crossed over the road, and there's another look at the former Royal Bank of Scotland. And as you can see now, next door to that there's a shuttered up shop here, South Shore Bargains. Another one next door to that. This is where the worst of Bond Street is, right here. Look at all these shops here. I mean, some of these are in really bad condition. Look at this here. They're just, it's like they've been abandoned. Yeah, that's 5 shops in a row that appear to have been abandoned here. But then we get to Jade Delight, a Chinese restaurant. And next to that we've got Blackpool Vax, which doesn't really look open. There's a barber's there, Kurdish barbers. And then we get to this place here, Discount Beds and Mattresses, and I believe that Melody House, the famous record store, was somewhere in this block right here. Melody House. We were never out of Melody House. It was the most famous record shop in the whole of Blackpool. Long gone now, I'm afraid. There's a shop called It's a Bitsa, which looks like it might be open at some times. Possibly the one next door, they're not open at the moment. And then we've got these shops here, which, well, yeah. And next to those stores there is this store here, which is pretty big. It's a fabric store, and this used to be Bond Street Fabrics. It's still got the name at the top there. Of course, the people that ran Bond Street Fabrics back in the day, I think they emigrated. So although it's still got the name up there, Bond Street Fabrics, and it still looks to be a fabric store, it's not the original Bond Street Fabrics. Okay, so I'm now looking across the road from the Bond Street Fabrics building, and this is where it gets pretty bad. Check out this building here, which looks like it's been hit by a meteorite. Oh, look at this. This has been like this, well, I don't know, about a year. The roof caved in. I think a part of that building up there on the right hand side caved in and took all this roof out here, and it's been like this ever since. Wow, just look at this. Yeah, so here's a closer look. Look up there, it's got auction. Sold. I wonder if someone's bought it. Bit of work to do. Okay, so I'm now on the corner of Rawcliffe Street, and we're just looking back down Bond Street now where I've just been, there, towards that devastation there on the right hand side. There's a mini market there, and this shop here, electrical shop called the Tube Station on the corner. On the opposite corner to that, this used to be, I can't remember, it was a motor spares shop. It was very popular, especially the boy races. Was it called A1? I'm not sure. And as I pan round this way, there's a hair studio there, but there's also this interesting building here. Check this out. This is quite interesting. It's called Mrs. Johnson's Emporium, and this used to be a shopping arcade back in the olden days. We used to come in here all the time. Mrs. Johnson's Emporium, wool and haberdashery. So I'll just show you what's on the opposite side of the road. We've got this place here, which I can't remember what it used to be. Was it a collectible shop? And it was last, I'm pretty sure it was an angling shop. I think it was on Colin's video, Seaside, as an angling shop, but it's shut now anyway. But this is a collectible shop here, next door but one, called iCollectibles. And next to iCollectibles is this place here. Not sure what it is, but I think it had South Shore Business Centre on it last time I looked. There's something on the wall at the side I want to show you. Let's go and have a look. It's just down this little alley here. I'll just show you back over the road there where I've just come from. The Potter Inn Cafe is open. And this building next door with the fancy brickwork there, I'm pretty sure that used to be a restaurant. Yeah, been closed for years there. There's an antique shop here which is open. But next to that we've got a fish and chip, Sea Fresh fish and chips. It's not a fish and chip place, it's got second-hand stuff in there by the look of it. Anyway, let's have a little look down this alley. Check this out here. We've got a mural here. We've got a wizard. Look at this here, look.
I was lying.
The wizard and the lizard. Look at this. It does have a name, this back alley. In fact, it's like a little street really. It's called Fraser Grove. And this is where this mural is here. The wizard and the lizard. I wonder where it leads to. I might look in another video. Okay, so we're almost at the end now, and I'm now just looking back over the road again towards these more empty shops here, and we've got this large store on the end which used to be the Hart store, and formerly before that the Woolworths store. We'll take a look at that in a minute. I just want to have a look at some shops on this side here. Okay, so I was just over there at Fraser Grove, and there's another big old building here. Check this out here. Again, loads of empty shops on the ground floor. But this is an old building, look at this. Wow. But just look at the ground floor though. Every shop along here is closed. Every shop in this block here closed. Okay, so I'm now at the end of Bond Street where it meets with Waterloo Road. And this store here on the left hand side is the former Hart store. Very popular. They used to have Christmas decorations in here all year round. But before it was Hart's, it was Woolworths. And I think it was Woolworths for about 50 years. Can you believe that? This used to be Woolworths, and look at it now. Yeah, so I think you can see why Bond Street has earned a reputation as the street of shutters. Can you believe it? This was once a thriving street. We used to come here all the time to go to Melody House, a record shop. At this place here, Woolworths, we were always in Woolworths. unbelievable to see it as it is today. So there you go, that was my video from Bond Street here in South Shore Blackpool. Looking pretty grim, isn't it? What do you think? Even the pawnbrokers behind me have left. I think these pots could do with a bit of attention as well. Yeah, this shop here used to be a pawnbroker's, and even they have left here. So as we look down Waterloo Road, which has had quite a lot of money spent on it in the past couple of decades, and then we look down Bond Street, which has had nothing spent on it, you wonder, don't you, whether it might be worth just knocking the whole lot down and starting again. We're just going to have to wait and see on that, but it doesn't look too promising, to be quite honest. And for the meantime, this is still the street of shutters.